Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the news on synths and sounds. Yamaha and Roland are both known for their efforts in denying the trend of making analog gear. Both companies have put many efforts in creating digital machines that try to fake the sounds of their former analog synthesizers. Yamaha recently had to show a CS80 in their efforts to celebrate their 45th synthesizer anniversary, since they didn't make an analog synthesizer ever since. People at Roland, on the other side, have excelled at faking many of their own products with the release of the boutique synthesizers. Recently, they managed to bring out a solo entertainer keyboard that manages to fake all their good synthesizers. Now, both companies have joined their forces for a big campaign in favor of their digital instruments. With their new slogan, "Analog gear is for nerds. We are the cool guys," they try to regain market share from other companies that managed to bring out successful analog reproductions of earlier synthesizers. Uli Behringer, whose company recently celebrated its 30th birthday, has promptly reacted. In an interview, he explained his plan to provide Roland and Yamaha employees with analog synths to popularize the idea of making analog gear amongst the competing companies.
I'd like to donate 1,000 synthesizers, and I'd like to give them to the people who have equally contributed and worked so hard to make all this happen.
British synthesizer company Dübreq has become quite known in recent years for reissuing the original Stylophone from the 1960s. Since 2003, the company has worked on evolving the Stylophone, which is named after the stylus that is required to play it. With the Gen R8, they brought out their most complex product so far. Now, Dübreq faces severe problems since their newest synthesizer isn't playable with a stylus anymore. In order to prevent complaints from disappointed customers, they now have started a petition to officially rename fingers into styluses. This is a great opportunity for us. We can sell our new synthesizer as Stylophone, and at the same time we do not lie to our customers, a Dübreq representative said during a recent synthesizer meeting. Dübreq has now started collecting signings all over Europe to make a petition in the European Union before Brexit. Carl Craig has once again stunned the music world with a groundbreaking DJ set that was recorded by Boiler Room. 50-year-old Carl Craig, who is known as one of the most influential techno DJs in the United States, came up with a completely new idea. A few minutes into his recent DJ set, he introduced his synthesizer live band. The performance of the four young women has been highly discussed ever since. The expression in their playing and the mastery of their instruments is outstanding, yet no one knows the band members' identity. In addition to the great performance of the live band, Craig himself played an impressive set. Easily, he performed some of the best transitions that techno music has experienced in recent years. Additionally, he provided some outstanding techno vocals himself that greatly added to the performance. He even put a lot of effort in his stage performance, sharing drinks and connecting with his fans. In reaction, the News on Synths and Sounds team has taken appropriate measures to improve the performance of the news. Meanwhile, Craig's legendary DJ set has been removed from YouTube for unknown reasons. Santa Clause has crashed his sleigh. Norwegian rescue units found the white-bearded man in the mountains close to Trondheim. Apparently, the flying sleigh was overloaded and unable to gain enough height to cross the mountains. Santa was on his way from the North Pole to Little Timmy in Saarbrücken, Germany. Little Timmy had written yet another synthesizer on his wish list after he had been disappointed by Moog's grandmother and matriarch. After watching The Iron Giant, Little Timmy was wishing for an Analog Solutions Colossus. Clause, who himself is not very knowledgeable about synthesizers, failed to deliver the massive synth that is way bigger and heavier than any other contemporary synthesizer. The company, which just states that the Colossus is weighing in too big to fit on the scales, now has to face legal consequences. While Santa Clause himself survived with a few broken ribs, the sled has been totaled and several of Santa's rare flying reindeers had to be euthanized due to the severity of their injuries. It will take at least until 2021 that I have built a new sled and caught new flying reindeers, Santa said during an interview in the hospital. All Christmas present deliveries have been cancelled indefinitely. The Analog Solutions Colossus survived the drop undamaged, leaving a crater of 30 meters in diameter at the crash site. That's it for this year. The News on Synths and Sounds team says thank you for more than 1,000 subscribers and wishes all viewers pleasant holidays. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more news on synths and sounds.